Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Yah Demar from the Great Millstone, Houston Camp. I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahab Kadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, the bishops and the elders on down, and to the high priest that taught them. And I'm going to do a lesson today, going into the mark, the MOTB, going into the blue letter, and we are forbidden to take that mark, the C hill, You can't really just say it, the whole word. So we just, the apostles and the brothers on down, we say MOTB, okay, which is the C hill. So I'm gonna start with Revelations 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And it don't matter, it could be your left hand, it says right hand, but it could be your left hand or anywhere in your body, your forehead, and and he calls it, who calls it? That's the elites, these wicked elites. That's what their plan is, they enterprise. That's what they want to do. They want to fulfill their enterprise and chip everybody, right? And Yahweh Shema Shai forbid us to take that. So let's go into the word mark in the blue letter, right? There we go.
Strong's G 5480, Charagba. Charagba.
And we'll go in the outline of biblical usage, right? It's a stamp, an imprinted mark. A stamp and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Or you can say the followers of these elites. Because if you take this mark, right, you showing Yahweh Shema Shai, these wicked elites, these, Esau Edom, that's your God, right? And the first commandment is you don't not to serve other gods, right? So I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, so that's a Karax, a printed mark. And we're gonna go into the root word of that with Karagma, right? That's the root word of Karagma is Karax.
Strong's G 5482, Charax. Charax.
Let's see what the Strong's info says about that. Okay, Karax. To sharpen, to a point, akin to G1125, through the idea of scratching, a stake, i.e., by implication, a palisade or rampart, military mound for circumvallation in a siege. But yeah, the point is, it's sharpened to a point. Let's go to the biblical usage, outline of biblical usage. A pale or stake, a palisade. Let's look up stake. Stake, a pointed piece of wood or other material driven or to be driven into the ground as a marker or support. And yeah, it's a pointed, like a stake of wood, like, like a fence. And that's what that palisade goes in. It's like a fence of wood, mounted down in the ground, but it's a short point. And that short point gonna be the syringe, They're gonna have that chip in the syringe, and that's how they're gonna insert that chip in you, you know. But don't get the chip, right? I mean, you heathens, y'all can do it, you know. All the rest of you Edomites, or you know, you Hamites, you Moabites, y'all can take out. You can take the chip. Who gives a damn about you? I'm talking about, you know, we're the elect is not gonna get it anyway, right? Lord willing. So yeah, that's what it's like you going into that state, that Karax, okay? And the root word of that is grapho.
Strong's G 1125. Grapho. Grapho.
Right. Let's go to the Strongs. I'm gonna see what the Strongs say. Grapho, a primary verb to grave, especially to write. Figuratively, to describe. Yeah, to describe. Describe, right. Yeah, and that's gonna be the information in that chip, in that C-hip. You know, all your, you know, like if you have medical records, all your, I guess your driver license number, and all your information will be in that chip, and that's what Grapho is going into, right? And like I say, we shouldn't get it. You know, those that's in the know, when you got these other camps talking about it's this, it's that, it's sleeping with white women, what else they say? It's a spiritual mark, you know, all kind of nonsense, you know. But let me get this one. Revelation 3:10. Let's see. This it. This is Yahweh Shah speaking, right? We know that because it's in red. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. You know, you kept the word of his patience, his word, his the truth, his word, and you doing what he's saying to do. You believe in it, believe in him and his word. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is that mark when we're going into the mark, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, so Lord willing, he's gonna keep us from that hour of temptation. You know, you doing what you're supposed to do, doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, and he'll keep you from that. So, you know, Lord willing, he gonna keep us from that. Okay? And you know, hopefully this has been edifying, just going into the mark, you know, getting edification on that, okay? Until next time, I want to give our praise due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahab Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and the bishops and the elders on down, and the high priest that taught them. Until next time, Shalom.